Connecticut's #1 local news. This is Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us. Today is Wednesday, January 26th, and I'm Nicole Nalepa. Let's get right over to Scott, who's tracking some chilly temperatures, plus what's in store for the weekend. Good morning.
Everybody's working towards that weekend. Yeah. Everybody needs a little snow. We're going to talk more about that coming up in just a bit. But in the meantime, typical overnight low 18. We're not too far off from that number this morning, with the exception of Northeast and Northwest Connecticut. You guys are in the single digits, low single digits, as a matter of fact. I had a reading of 2.9 in Staffordville. I had a reading of 2 to 3 degrees in Colebrook. It was cold in Northwest and Northeast Connecticut this morning. Typical daytime high, 35. We're not going to get there. We're only going to be in the low 20s. Visibility is great this morning at 10. And according to our Channel 3 early warning radar, it's dry, and it stays dry for the next 3 days until Friday evening. And that's when we're expecting a little bit of snow. Our direction of wind is coming out of the north and west. And look at those temperatures. Syracuse at 1, Keene 1, Binghamton 7. That's where our air is coming from. So Brainerd at 19, not too bad. It is a very cold start. Don't get me wrong, 19 at Brainerd, 14 at Bradley, 9 in Salisbury. But the numbers are not horrendous. They could be significantly colder. Again, that record is well below zero for this time of year. Now, the temperature differential from yesterday, we are off anywhere from 12 to 19 degrees colder, and there is that bit of a breeze sustained to 13 to 14 miles an hour in Chester and Groton. So this is what it feels like when you're walking out the door. And this is going to be the trend through the day today, all right? We're going to have single-digit real feels. Thank you. Oh, my goodness gracious. Thank you. We're going to have single-digit real feels through the day today, so bundle up. Beautiful eye cams, though. Waterbury at a 12-degree temperature with a wind out of the north-northwest at 3, not too substantial. Beautiful. Look at Jonathan Livingston Siegel and his girlfriend. Oh, that's so nice.
What's her name?
Gloria.
Okay.
21 right now with a wind out of the north-northwest at 9. New Haven looking beautiful, and New London also looking really nice this morning. A little bit of a breeze there with a wind out of the north-northwest at 14. All right, we're taking a look at Middletown, equally as nice. Now, these are some of the numbers in from you, our weather watchers. All in the teens this morning. Mansfield Center, 13, 15 in Hampton, 19 in Salem. We had Southbury at 15, 16 in Wolcott, and 18 in Danbury. So everybody's generally in the teens. It is a very cold start. Mostly sunny and cold during the day today. Once again, temperatures are only going to top out in the low 20s for inland Connecticut. But abundant sunshine, going to be beautiful in terms of sky conditions, but it is going to be cold. And then we're talking about sunny skies for the shoreline. So then we're talking about that weekend storm. Not a lot going on the satellite radar, not a lot going on Futurecast. And again, the wind chill values this is through the day today. This is what it's going to feel like. All right, let's talk about the storm potential. This is the GFS. It has it tracking a little bit further to the east than yesterday, but it still brings snow into the state most of the day on Saturday, and therefore we're expecting some light to moderate snow in the state. This is the GFS. The European model has the snow really coming in gangbusters on Saturday. This is Friday night into Saturday. It snows all day Saturday, and that snow is really going to pile up, getting moderate to heavy in parts of the state, especially northeast and southeast Connecticut. So prepare for a very snowy day, a very windy day with coastal flooding on Saturday. Daytime highs today in the upper teens and low 20s, and your 7-day forecast includes a nice day today, nice day tomorrow, a little on the cool side, and then Saturday we're talking about that storm. 7:04 is now the time. Nicole, we'll send it back to you.
All right, thanks, Scott. Developing news in Milford this morning. We know at least one person has died after a house fire on East Rutland Road, which took place last night. Officials say by the time crews arrived, flames engulfed the home, and crews struggled to fight this fast-moving fire. In the end, the home was completely destroyed.
The trees, the overgrown area around the structure made access into the structure very difficult. And once we got inside, there was a lot of occupants' personal stuff that was impeding our progress.
At one point, crews even had to retreat because of the fire's intensity. State and local fire marshals are now looking into a cause this morning. And police in Hartford say that they've had a break in the case of a 13-year-old boy who died after overdosing on fentanyl at school about 2 weeks ago. We're told police have identified a person of interest, but they're stopping short of calling that person a suspect. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Marcy Jones has the story.
2 weeks ago, 40 bags of fentanyl were found inside the Sport and Medical Sciences Academy. During their investigation, police discovered 100 more bags at the home of the teenager who overdosed. Now police say they have their eyes on one man in particular who would visit the teen's home regularly. Last night, a concerned community gathered for a town hall meeting with experts to help advise parents on how to work with their children in the wake of the overdose death, highlighting safety.
Is it easy at school to say no if someone encourages you or asks you to try something? Creating those opportunities where they can't just answer it in a quick yes or no is really how you're going to learn what's going on for them.
Marcy Jones, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
And the school district has also placed an order for Narcan, which was not available at the time of the overdose. We're told school nurses have already started training on how to use this life-saving treatment.
Therefore, tonight's meeting and future meetings will be remote until further notice. Motion to adjourn?
Second.
Third.
And with that, a quick decision was made within minutes, 4 minutes to be exact. The Enfield Board of Education will not be holding meetings in person for the near future. The board made that decision as it met in person, as you saw last night. And this comes after their meeting 2 weeks ago when residents complained publicly about having to wear masks. Enfield has a COVID-19 policy that requires masks in public buildings regardless of vaccination status. Last night, members of the board said they are not in a position to enforce the law if people choose to disregard local mask policies at their meetings. And across the state, the COVID-19 positivity rate is sitting at just under 14% this morning. Taking a look at the latest numbers now from the state, we know that there were around 3,800 new cases reported in Connecticut just in the last day. And more than 1,400 people are in the hospital. Of those in the hospital, state officials say 55% were not fully vaccinated. For those who want to get tested today, by the way, in Waterford, we'll just know that the COVID testing site there will be closed due to the cold weather. That's at the Crystal Mall, but it is expected to be back open tomorrow. Free N95 masks should start appearing in grocery stores as soon as this week. Many U.S. pharmacies have already received their first shipments of the masks. And this is all part of the Biden administration's plan to ramp up access to high-quality masks. Health officials say N95 and KN95 masks protect you more against that highly contagious Omicron strain, especially compared to cloth masks. Up to 3 free masks will be available to every person in the country. Thank you so much for tuning in to Eyewitness News on this Wednesday morning. Remember, you can get news and weather updates anytime on that Channel 3 app. Have a great day. Be healthy, stay positive, and stay warm. We'll see you tomorrow.